Well, I'm Kiesha Crowther. I was born and raised in a very small town in Colorado. Probably about 700 people and 7,000 cows. So it's just a very, very small community. My mother was born and raised on the reservation. She's Native American. And she married my father, who comes from the Danish people, and that's why I'm so blonde and white. And as a small child, from as far back as I could remember, I can speak to animals. I know where they are without seeing them, and I can communicate with them. I can also see the energy that keeps anything alive. So this has just been my experience. This is all I know. And so it's not that different for me, but many people think, oh, how cool that would be to be able to see all this and speak with animals. But as a kid, it wasn't that cool to me. I knew how different I was. As soon as I found out other people don't talk to Mother Earth and Mother Earth doesn't talk to them, or they don't talk to animals, I knew how different I was. And so I kept it very quiet to myself. I was also being raised in a very strict religion. My mother left the reservation and left the ways and married my father, who was a Mormon. And so I was raised in this church who taught this is how God operates, this is how life is. But then when I would go into the wilderness, I was being taught something completely different. So I was very confused as a young person. And then at the age 30, on my 30th birthday, I received a phone call that changed my life drastically. At first, I was sure they had the wrong number. I said, you really got the wrong person, I'm sure of it. But the elders on the line said, we know who you are. We've been watching you since the time you were born, and you are to be the one called Little Grandmother. And I thought, what a funny name. Why Little Grandmother? I still don't really know why Little Grandmother. But they said that we understand that you've been being taught by the grandmothers past this wisdom, to be able to share this wisdom and the things that you've learned with the people of the world today. And that we are living on the planet right now during the most powerful, changing time on planet Earth's history. And the people must know these lessons that we've been sharing with you. And they asked me, will you become the shaman? Will you become the leader of the tribe of many colors? The tribe of many colors is a prophecy that has been talked about for hundreds of years by all indigenous peoples, that a time would come when planet Earth was going to go through the greatest shift she's ever seen, and the people would come together, all tribes, all nationalities, and this would be called the tribe of many colors, and that I was to lead this tribe. Of course, this was mortifying to me, so scary. This is such a big responsibility, and it took me some time to say yes, but I did. I said yes, and I took on this responsibility, and I became Little Grandmother and a wisdom keeper. And I was told that I was not the only one being taught these lessons from the other side or speaking with Mother Nature, but there were 11 others like me on the planet today. And it is our responsibility to then go out and teach the people of the world to remember who they are. And this is what I've been teaching, and this is the most important message. This is what we must hear. Remember who you are. I am not a teacher. I'm not a guru. I'm not sitting here saying I am better than anyone. I am simply speaking to teach people, remember who it is you are. For so long on our planet, we've been taught religion. And religion, no matter where you're from or what it is man-made. Religion is man-made. And religion teaches us that God is something out there that is very separate from us. And that we were sent here by a God, and we have sin and we make bad decisions, or we are righteous. We're either unworthy or worthy of heaven. And this is simply wrong. The message that I am sharing is to remember who you are, and in order to do that, you must know where you come from. You must know who it is you are. And you are God and Goddess. God is not a man, and God is not a woman. God is all consciousness. God is all love, all light, all energy. and all things are made of God. Your soul is God. Each and every one of us are the great I am. When Jesus Christ said, I am the Son of God, he was not lying. He is. He remembered who he was. So did Buddha. And instead of us wanting to have what he has, and remember, just like he remembered, we decide to follow him. And all of a sudden a religion was born. And all of these rules were made to say, this is how you get to God. But this is indeed so wrong. Christ was right. He remembered who he was. And in doing so, he taught love. Love is the only thing Christ taught. Not all these rules and judgments. That comes from mind and ego. I am here to simply tell the people, remember who you are. Your spirit, your soul is born of God. You, each and every one of you, have a great I am. And that great I am, you, your high self, chose, I want to go to planet Earth. I want to go and have an experience and to feel emotions. The whole gamut of emotions, sadness, love, compassion, all of it. We want to feel, we want to experience, we want to see animals and co-create with them, and we want to co-create with other human beings. What a blessing this human body is. It is the greatest blessing we could receive, to come, have a body to touch, to feel, to love another human being. How wonderful to be able to love another human being and experience life. Every one of us is being led here on the planet by our own great I am. Nothing else sent us here and said, good luck, it's going to be hard. That did not happen. Ourselves, our own great I am that is God, said, I want to go. And so each and every one of us sent a spark of ourselves here. And that spark went into a human body. And we are raised and we are here now. We are here. Our great I ams are here. That is our soul, that's our emotion that lives within us. And everything you experience on this life, every person you meet, every experience you go through, whether it's easy or hard, difficult or simple, it is being given to you by your great I am. Your entire life is a journey of learning and growth. So whether it is a hard thing that you go through and you suffer and you have pain, that is learning experience. If it is easy and full of love, that is a learning experience. There are no mistakes. There are no mistakes, only learning and growth. And so whether you think you've made a mistake, you are not bad or evil or sinning against God. You are God. You are having an experience. And every single one of us is here because our great I am sent us. And every single one of us is being ruled by our own great I am, being placed in every situation to learn something specific for us. And when you know that you are the great I am, and I am the great I am, then we understand that I, as God and Goddess, perfect as I am, and having this journey, cannot judge another human soul on this planet, and they cannot judge me. I am living my journey for my highest purpose. You are living your journey for your highest purpose. We may not like what others are going through, or how they are going through it, or the decisions that they are making, but that is their journey of growth. And our journey of growth is our own.